So go on then, break down the...
Go on.
Go on then, I fucking dare you. Break down the lyrical content, frame to frame. Let's have it.
Very similar, man. Very similar. I think just more broad. Like, I think the only really like the standout bit for me is the chorus. Kind of just like intended as just a bit of a mantra, really. Stop analysing yourself, your goals and your health, which I do an awful lot. So it's just a testament to that, I suppose. Just to comment on that.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not no thrills. It's not trying to do anything too clever, to be honest.
I think weirdly though, like that it's a really powerful kind of mantra-esque chorus. I feel like at times I've listened to that song and it's I've needed to hear that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which
I feel like it's quite easy. As in, like, it's not they're not trying to do anything too clever.
No.
So like,
sometimes there's a beauty in that, though, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So it's just it's easier to digest than like, you know, if you have a song with lyrics and they're quite nuanced and surrounded in metaphor and whatnot. Then it's just quite like you're having a fucking hard time trying to work out what's going on. But with that, it's just straightforward. It's just like stop analysing yourself. You know what I mean? Just let it be, man.
Yeah.
Love will find you someday.
Yeah. It's very feels like a non-lame version of manifestation.
You like
sorry to any fans who are out there manifesting, and if that's your thing, I guess. But
yeah, man. I think you like this one, don't you? In particular, Jamie. I think this is just catchy, man.
Yeah.
Catchy, no thrills, just.
Yeah. It does what it says on the tin, and but in a really nice way. I think shout out to our first mega fan. What was he called? Ricky Vintage. Ricky Vintage came and saw us in.
Were you at that gig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Came and saw us in Birmingham, didn't he?
Was Tom at that gig?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
We only had one gig where it was me and you. That was the first one.
No, I fucking all blurs into one. That guy was weird, weren't he? Bless him.
Yeah, but I like him.
He's class.
Yeah. He loved it. He was there at sound check. He was early doors in, wasn't he? He came out and he was like, you know what? Bam! I won't analyse myself ever again, and I won't to the point where I don't self-improve either. No, yeah. Shout out Ricky Vintage.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I guess that's all that she wrote, isn't it, of this EP?
Dot,
I guess, you know?
Yeah, to be continued. Already thinking about new material.
Yeah.
Always working on stuff, so I think this is just a taste of what we'll go on to achieve, I hope.
Yeah.
So, but I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Really proud.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Me too. We're only just opening up Pandora's box, so fucking get ready.
Yeah, ready.
You're rolling.
Okay. So frame to frame, we do a bit of a breakdown of this one as well.
Yeah.
So I guess first things first. What the fuck are you playing? What is the music to these people's ears?
This was an old one, to be honest, but I was just thinking about them when I was actually making the song, and I've got a voice note. I've got a couple of voice notes, but there was one part in particular that I really struggled with for ages. It probably would have took you guys like 2 minutes because of my lack of.
It's too kind.
Got loads of different versions on here. The first one's back to like 2020 though, so
really?
We're talking like 3. It's older than that, I think. I don't know. I've not even listened to this, so.
First.
It's pretty standard, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that was the basic one, and then just fast forward to, I've got Frame to Frame with Sam, latest here, June 2022.
Let's see. That's the backing track, isn't it?
Yeah.
I missed the backing track.
Sounds better than Tom, that.
Oh, alright, this is the one.
Tom.
It's just harsh.
Sounds nice, that does.
Should have fucking released this.
And then what's here? Pirate Studios. I think this was in Leicester, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Before the Birmingham gig. So you get the idea, and then I'll take you through the chords. Jamie's kindly put a capo on the right fret.
Was that
So
before the
never
first
remember.
gig? The first gig? Oh, is that?
Yeah, we practiced in Leicester.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's, the verse chord's just pretty simple, like then to F. But the whole song came pretty quickly, to be fair.
Yeah.
From there I just went straight to E. D7. And then that's it, yeah. So that's pretty much it. But the middle 8 part, which is nope, E to the A,
F.
F. Cheers. Yeah. So this bit, I knew I had that for a different song, but I wanted to put that in. I liked it. It's very like kind of like a really dark feel
Yeah.
in contrast to the chorus. But then this bit, I struggled for so long to do this bit.
That's pretty simple, isn't
Yeah. I remember I was like, it needs to lead back into the chorus, but I just struggled for ages to. I like that though. It works well.
Yeah, yeah. It's not on the track.
I think we should have kept that in.
Jamie's of the opinion that that's better than what we put in the track, but you know what? I think it's good. It creates some got some variation between live performance and record.
And then the lyrics, you know, as we said yesterday, they're pretty straightforward, like what we were going for. And then melody-wise, just. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
So we're just gonna go through the bass now. I think the bass, I'd written parts of it already
Yeah.
on the original demo, but I think I'd given it to you and then you adapted bits, and the middle 8 especially, I don't think the bass was very good on the demo. So if you could just run us through what you're actually playing.
So
I
yeah,
think it's a bit more interesting this one, isn't it? Like there's a bit more going on for you.
so yeah, the verse and stuff, the mostly just kept what you had and like made a couple of slight tweaks here and there, but it's just
I like the bass in this song. I think it really like fills out parts of the arrangement.
Yeah.
Because I think the verses are quite sparse, aren't they? So
it's got quite a lot of movement in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then for the pre-chorus, added a few things there. So.
Quite interesting movement, that.
Yeah, the most of it's just sort of following the root notes, but then
played on a bass as well.
Yeah.
Not on a guitar.
Yeah.
But it should probably be said that Jamie plays his bass in E, and that's why he's playing it on the SG, because it's in E. Just so that if anyone's actually trying to figure out what that is, it probably looks a bit weird moving between the two guitars that we're playing on. We're moving between them based on what tuning they're in.
Because we all do everything in different tunings, different capos, just to keep
different
it nice and simple.
tunings whilst playing the same song, which is always good, isn't it?
And what are we doing for the chorus?
Chorus is.
They're kind of similar to what Sam, like kind of following what Sam's doing a little bit. Or is it more like what the vocals are doing? It's following something, isn't
it? Not I can think of.
Fair enough.
You might be thinking of the verse where there's a guitar part that like follows the bass line that we added in afterwards.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Yeah, so.
And then it's just the middle eight is the last one.
Yeah, I'll see if I can remember how to play it.
Sounds good when you play the same thing.
And that,
you probably give him forewarning.
So he plays that on bass in the actual song.
You should probably give them forewarning that I'm probably not going to be able to deconstruct what is played in the reverse solo. So
why not?
Because I don't know what is played in it.
Poor workman blames his tools.
I probably should learn it. So we're going to go through some of the lead parts that me and Jamie shared on this one. So I guess we'll just go through chronologically. Do you want to talk us through the intro riff? Because you wrote that, didn't you?
Yeah, well, there's after the first verse, there's a bit of an instrumental break. When we originally wrote it, this part was under the first verse, with the vocals going on. But then, we decided to change that. I think it works a lot better. But it just kind of follows what the bass is doing, but as like a bit of a harmony. So it's
very nice. And then, so obviously then there's no lead guitar from there on in the verses there.
No, it cuts out
and comes back in for the pre-chorus, right?
Yeah, so sort of leads on from that kind of thing, which is see if I can remember it. Can you remember it?
I think I play something different to you when I play it live. It's a similar thing, but it's not quite the same.
But that's it. No, I back up.
Okay, pre-chorus. What are you playing, Jamie? How are you playing it? Tell the people what they want.
Let's see if I can remember it now. No.
No. You playing?
I'll have to play the... That's it. There we have it.
And what are you doing theoretically there? What are you hitting? What are you picking out of those chord changes?
Notes.
That's good, yeah.
I wouldn't actually know off the top of my head. It's kind of just moving around like a major sixth shape.
Yeah.
But in the context of the chords, it varies from like chord to chord. But yeah, so it's picking out
really
some
nice.
spicy-ish
Nice.
notes.
Yeah. I think it just really accentuates the progression really quite well.
It's got a bit of a Spanishy kind of feel, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. And then the chorus. So we've got some historical stuff that I don't know if you caught it before actually, but this is what Ricky Vintage fell in love with. And yeah, we'll see what he thinks. The number one fan. Are you gonna play through the chords?
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay. Yeah, and that's kind of like what it was, but obviously I've got no effects on this guitar at the moment, so it sounds quite bang, 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 bang. But yeah, I mean, as you've probably heard in the in those earlier demo voice recordings and stuff, yeah, it was very like quite sort of lushy, reverby, chorusy sort of sound. But when we got into the studio, it just kind of wasn't quite right. So
We couldn't quite replicate it, could we?
no, it just didn't really fit quite well. It didn't sit as well as it didn't serve the piece as well as it could have done, I think.
No, not where we ended up going with it.
No. So, what did you end up playing?
I think it was just again just kind of picking out notes of the chords, nice and simple, like.
Do you want to play through it? If you play the chords, I'll play that. Just
Yeah.
give it a bit more context. Wait.
That's it.
Okay.
It just sits under the vocal a bit better,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it does,
Makes nice and low as well.
Yeah, so and that's what we've got for the chorus. And then, so for the middle eight, I play, let's just again try and figure out in the, I'm playing. Play the chords a second for it.
That's it.
This kind of shape here, it's a bit of a bastard actually, but I'm just moving up to that sort of major third triad. So I think I'm just palm muting it actually in the track a little bit. With the solo, which, as I've said, I don't really know how to replicate that at this point because it's obviously all reversed, and we did a lot of stuff where I went in and I played the solo that I had originally written for that, and kind of used that as a bass, played a few takes of that, and then went back in and just sort of started playing some sustained notes, which was a bit of an odd instruction. I felt I was like, just play some sustained notes, do some really slow, long bends and stuff. I was like, didn't really know what that was going to sound like, but like I said, Ryan did a good job of putting that together. As it is at the moment, I play a different solo live, which we can run through. Let me get in the right key though with this.
Bloody keys.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's how it ends. And yeah, we just took that as like a bit of a bass, and yeah, just chopped it up. Got a load of just going in there. I was just going like.
Could you do some more sustained notes, please?
I should have had this guitar because it's got quite a nice sustain. But yeah, so it was quite fun and experimental. A bit like, felt a bit abstract. I didn't know. It was like I'm painting a picture and I don't know what it's gonna be when it comes out. So that was quite a fun thing, I thought. And then for the final chorus, you come in with the higher octave version, don't you, of the same riff? Should we play that together? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Riff that Cal played at the end as well, didn't there?
Oh yeah. Do you remember that riff? I remember that riff. Wow. This one's called Going Through the Harmonic Series, frame to frame.
Wow.
Wow. So, demo time.
Yeah. This is frame to frame.
Yeah, gonna go through it. And
frame
again,
to frame.
Yeah. Track to track.
This is the demo. Let's see how we get on.
Just a young boy moving frame to frame. Faces change, but the clouds they stay the same. Just a young boy not sheltered from the rain.
I see a little
Scaramouche,
Scaramouche.
Here's a collision distress. I
can't give any more of my time.
All this time.
And then we got these popping off.
Stop analyzing yourself. It goes in your head.
Really bad tones.
Not very tuned.
It's because you went for the Marshall stack.
Not tuned.
It's because you went for the Marshall stack, I'm telling you.
Boy holding on for life. Sees the pull so tightly in the night. Just a young boy yearning for the moon.
That bass sounds fucking horrible.
Let's solo that. Let's get a bit of that.
Pure sub. What the fuck is that?
How have I even made that noise?
It's got like some vibrato on it or something.
Oh dear. It's a miracle that we
Did you
arrive at the
bass?
products that we finish at.
Yeah. Did you use your bass to do that?
I can't remember.
Or did you like?
Sounds like it's
goes in your hair. Love will find you someday.
But it's an actual audio recording.
I think it would have been Bay. I don't know what I used though.
It sounds like you've down-tuned it to like be or something.
Probably has.
To be fair, when I need bass, sometimes I just like roll the tone off of my guitar, make it like the darkest sounding thing, and then use the pitch shift to drop it in a little bit.
You pervert.
It sounds awful.
That is pants.
So have you pitch shifted it or something
I don't
after you've
know.
recorded it?
I don't think so. I wanted to go really grungy for this section.
God, we didn't. It's a bit dark, is that harmony, I think. It's a bit menacing, isn't it?
Solo!
It's good, this.
Sounds like he's farting.
It's that, I can get what you're going. I feel like it's kind of like a bit like Lou Reedy.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, but it sounds like Lou Reed with fucking IBS. Look, that section.
Sounds like you're slapping it.
Goes in your hair. Love will find you someday.
Gassy Lou Reed.
Lou Reed.
Oh, there's the thing that.
That's what
So
we
I used to play
adapted.
it, Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, but we had an extra bit, didn't we?
Oh, that was in there as well. What are these effects you've got?
I don't know, mate.
Cool jazz combo, really getting shat on.
And the drums for this one, pretty simple. I think it was just Gavin again, to be honest. Oh, it was
No, it's
Aiden this
Aiden,
time,
yeah. Indie pop, not indie rock.
Big lad Aiden.
I just want to go back to that solo again. That's my favourite bit.
That just doesn't flow either. Like they're just from two different takes, aren't they, altogether?
Yeah, it just doesn't. It's just not good, is it?
Should have tried some more sustained notes.
And that's it.
Well, that one was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? I think it was like we added a few bits and bobs, but
Yeah, yeah.
for the most part, it was it was pretty formed.
Well, this was one that we'd played live beforehand as well, so we sort of knew what we were doing with it.
It just came together, didn't it?
Yeah, we'd already taken the
We
time.
came together.
We practiced it.
We'd already taken the time to sort that one out before we go into the studio anyway. Apart from the like we mentioned earlier, the lead riff, because we immediately got in there and was like, nah, it
Didn't work.
Nah.
Yeah. I think that's everything, though. There's nothing.
What's that?
What's this?
This is hurdy-gurdy, man.
Hurdy-gurdy man.
Well, that's nice.
It's quite nice. With them all, and it just sounds a bit weird.
Just needs some EQ, I think.
Can you try it again, but just not shit?
Yeah.
It's the break
Very
between
much
them.
like. It's not very ladylike, is it?
Boy.
You said on your own, you just
The bass gets me here every time.
Bass.
I feel like I'm being threatened by the bass guitar.
School bully.
I'm being fucking robbed.
You can listen to our music and have your lunch money taken from you. What is wrong with that bass?
That
is awful.
No, look, there's not even pitch shift.
got-
It's not active.
There's reverb on it though.
Pitch shift is not active though, is it? Oh no! What?
Anyway. That's frame to frame.
That's frame to frame, as it was, and you know it's not the same as it was. Thank God for the bass line.
Thank God
anyway.
for that, yeah.
Yeah, excellent stuff.